All right, good morning. I'm planning on doing the contest from last Saturday, contest 282. So here we go. That's pretty cool that Leetcode is giving away physical items now, and they're getting the sponsorship, so it's pretty neat to see. Okay, here we go. Counting words with a prefix. All right, there's a prefix. All right, okay. I'm not going to do this in Rust because this will take a while. That's probably my least prefix. Pre, we'll just call pre. That's okay. So return the length of all the ones where the beginning starts with that, right? So k equals length of pre, and we'll filter out the list. I'll just call this an array of strings for S in A if S sub the first k is equal to pre, like that. Whoop, invalid syntax length. Oops, S for S and that if that. 0, that does not look right. Okay, so what is S sub k? S sub k colon, we'll print this out. S, oh, it's not S, it's A. I changed it to A, it's an array. That makes sense. Okay, practice attend. AT, and then what the heck? Oops, oh, it is S, right? It's S okay. Here, let me do this. All right, for S in A, if F sub k colon. Oh, it's the beginning 2k. Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's wrong. Okay. Is it or k? No, that's right. Okay, so if, let's just print it out, whatever. These are all the candidates. That looks right. What the heck? Here, B equals that, print B. B is an empty array. What the heck? How is this even possible? Beginning equals pre, and I'm printing out the beginning. I'm not printing out the beginning, right? I did this wrong. Okay, up to k. That's what I want. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's start this over again. Return here. K equals length of pre. Return the length of this thing, S for S and A, if S sub up to K, right, equals pre. There we go. All right, that was good. Let's do this in the other languages real quick too. Yeah, vector of string. These are our words. Vector, an array of words, and this is a prefix. K equals pre.size for auto each string in A if s.subster 0 to k equals s. Then let's do this actually. Return count if a.begin, a.end, auto for each string. Return s.subster 0 to k equals pre, and we'll take pre as assignment there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Yay. All right, so there's C++. Oops. Plus Python 3. We'll do this in JavaScript, Kotlin, and then I'll do Rust last. And then I might actually even skip Rust because I'm still learning that, and it'd be super boring to see me just kind of hack on that thing. Let's see, stick Rust here, Rust, and then we'll do Kotlin. Kotlin. Okay. Do JavaScript and Kotlin next. Oop. Okay. So array of words, our prefix. Then I want to do a.filter s. Let's see, hold on. K equals pre.length s dot substring 0 to k equals pre.length. Okie dokie. JavaScript, then Kotlin. Pre a. Okay, return a dot filter it dot sub string 0 to k equals pre dot size. Pre is a length, it's a string. Length, length. There we go. Uh-oh. String index out of bounds exception. Substring. Oh, okay. Math that. Oh, okay, hold on, yeah. Math.min it.length up to k. Oop. Code is bigger than when. Okay, that's good. That is a good corner case to check for if the candidate string is less than k. Okay, anyhow, well, let's do rest. I am getting a little bit better at this, so hopefully this doesn't take too long, so bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing really for the most part. Okay, so let's k equals pre.length, and then we want to filter out a, and return the length, right? Return a dot filter. I need to find out how to do a substring, Rust substring. I get a substring or a string. That's what I want. Golden Eagle. Oh, cool. Substring. I wonder if I can use this created in Leetcode or not. It.filter length. Oops. Filter exists for struct, but its traits are bound or not satisfied. What the heck does that mean? Oh, a dot into iter dot filter. Maybe. No method substring found for reference in the current scope. Dot collect that length at the end, and then filter it dot substring string. Substring. Oh, the str primitive. Well, you could just string primitive from a string. let's see, rest string primitive from string object. Stir string from, I want the other direction. Maybe form string. I want the other direction. I don't want string. I want to stir primitive. String new. When you change this thing into primitive though? Rest string to primitive stir. String slice. That's what I want, is a string slice. I want a substring. As PTR. Ugh. Why does it exist? Exactly what I was looking at before. What the heck? Why can't I just change it to string like that? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna try this for a little bit longer, then I'm gonna just move on, figure it out later. So I have a Hello World app I've been working in to understand REST a little bit better. I'm gonna see if I can find out. Oops, what is monitor doing? Okay. Okay. String from. I'm gonna go the other direction though. Hold on. Str. Stir. Hello. Chars. There's got to be a way to go from a string object to a string primitive. Come on. What the heck is this? As PTR. I don't know. Rust string substring. Chars dot skip 7 dot take 5. That two string slice. Two string slice. I wonder if I can just take a slice of it. Does this work? Let's see. Let's try this. That two string sub slice 0 to k non-inclusive. Nope. Let's see. What does it complain about now? Oh, it doesn't like the collect part. Cannot infer type. Okay. So what I'm collecting is characters. Oh wait, no, I'm collecting words, right? I'm collecting a string. This work? Maybe not. No, expected I32 find I size. Okay, as I32, we're almost there, getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, okay, that same thing. And then 0 to dot dot use STT CMP min. I want to use the minimum of it dot length. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And then these example test cases 2 and 0. Oh no, that's not right. 15. What the heck? What the heck is possible? Length collect into string. Now collect into a vector string, right? Isn't it? Vector strings. There you go. Okay, that looks right. Maybe. Yay. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thanks for bearing with me. That was kind of painful, but not terribly too bad, I guess. Whatever. So that's cool, right? There's my solutions. Let me post those and go on to question 2. Solutions. Filter, I guess, return the length of the filtered input array of there we go. That looks good, right? Return the length of the filtered input array A. That looks good. Okie dokie. Minimum number of steps to make 2 strings anagram. Okay, so let's do this one. We can start in C++ for this one. I don't like to time it too. I forgot to time the other one. 6:20 a.m. is when I'll start. Okay, so anagrams, S&T, you can append a character to SRT. The number of steps to make them anagrams of each other, anagram of a string that contains the same characters with different or same ordering. Okay. So we should be able to use 2 maps, and then the order doesn't matter. We just need to do the map difference. So we should be able to do a counter and then return the counter difference. Actually, in Python, this is super simple, right? Return counter S minus counter T. Does that work? How many operations? The length of that? 3. No, that's not right. A is counter S, B equals counter T. For items. So you basically want to keep a count of all the characters of S and count of all the characters in T. And then what's missing in S that's found in T, we can add on to T. Right, so it needs 2 E's, right, and an L. whatever is missing in one needs to be added to the other. If X not in B, count X. Otherwise, if it is in B, then we'll add on whatever needs to be added on to Y. Let's just do this. The count is equal to A sub X. Otherwise, the count is equal to A sub X or B sub X minus A sub X if A sub X is less than or equal or less than B sub X 0. And then we should be able to do the same thing for each X in B, like whatever is not there. If it is in B, if there's like two C's here, but only one there, we'd want to add a C here. Right, same thing for the other part, right? So if X is not in A, we add all of them. B sub X, count of all those, otherwise count B A sub X minus B sub X if B sub X is less than A sub X 0. Okay, I think that works, right? For X in A, X is not in A. That is not right at all. A dot values, B dot values, A sub X. All right, what's going on here? I don't know. Print A has an X. B has an X. That's right. X. Oh, it's not values, keys is what I want. Okay, 7, that looks right, okay. Use example test cases, that's good, okay. So we can submit that, that's good. So we can just create a function then too for this, right? Def, F, and then we'll just give it two things to compare to each other. A compared to B, and then we'll do B compared to A and B, B and A backwards, right? I think that works. Return F sub A, B plus F sub B, A. Oh, count plus equals A sub X. X is not in B. Did I not do this right? Let's see, hold on. So A becomes the B becomes the A, and that is not quite right. Right, or count is referenced before assignment. You can do non-local count or just count equal to 0 here. And then we'll return count, right? Okay, that looks right. And we can turn this into a ternary operator. Okay, that looks good. And that might be about as short as she gets. Okay, let's 629. Python, it took about 9 minutes. Python 3. Okay. We'll do the same thing in C++ via an unordered map. Character counts, map A, map B, for auto C and S, plus M sub A sub C, or C checks character. Same thing for the T, character in T will be added on to B. And then F equal thing that'll take in A and B. Pass these maps in by reference, and then copy by value. Turn F sub A B plus F sub B A. Then for auto key and value of A, if b.find x equals b.end, then add on to the count to be returned all of A sub x. Otherwise, count plus equals whatever's in A minus whatever's in B, right? A sub x, if B sub x is less than A sub x, then we'll do A sub x minus B sub x, right? So whatever's in A that's not in B. Right? B doesn't have it. If A is bigger than B, we need to add it on to B. Otherwise 0. Okay, that looks good. Yay. All right, that's legit. I don't know, it took like 2 minutes in C++. And we'll do it in the other languages here real quick. On 3. Okay, JavaScript. I can create my maps. A equals new map. New. Ah. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing, just add up each character count of the string and T and A and B correspondingly as our map. Okay, and then F equals B f sub A B plus f sub B A. And then for let count A, if B doesn't have X, then we add on all of A into B. All right, hold on, let count equals 0. Return count plus equals A dot get X. Otherwise, count equals get X. So if B is less than A, we have to add on to B basically. B dot get X is less than A, then we'll do A dot get X minus B dot get X, otherwise 0. Okie dokie, that's good. Yep, that's legit. Okay, and then we'll do Kotlin, and we'll do Rust last. Still struggling on that one. JavaScript, there's that, and then okay, we'll do Kotlin next. RAB equals array 2 of mutable map of char int for C and S, A sub C equals 1 plus A sub C Elvis operator 0 if it doesn't exist, and then same thing for T, or actually let's just do this. X is okay. X character. It's cool. Equals 1 plus B sub X if it exists, by 0. And then our function, which can take these guys, mutable map char int. B is also a mutable map char int. This guy will return an integer. AB plus f sub BA for now these guys. Oops. Ugh. Okay, so for all the counts in A, if B does not contain X, then return this count plus equals A sub X. Otherwise, count plus equals B sub X is less than A sub X. Oops, hold on. If I'll do A sub X minus B sub X. So we add those onto B, otherwise 0. Okie dokie. See what happens. It looks legit. Okay, cool. Kotlin. All right, last one will be Rust. And we'll move on to Q3. Okay, so let's A B mutable equals hash map new hash map new views is to be collections hash map. What? All right, F A hash map of char int. I don't know if this works or not. Hash map char int. And wait a sec. Not sure if this is the right way to write Rust. Yeah, okay. Maybe. I don't know. Okie dokie. For in s dot chars dot into iter. Let mute entry equals a dot entry x dot or insert 0. Object location entry plus equals 1. Something like that. All right, let's do the same thing for t. For x and t dot chars dot into iter. Mute entry equals b dot entry x dot insert 0, and then increment the entry by 1. Okay, and then for x underscore in a, if not b dot contains x, and let mute count equals 0, count plus equals, I forget how you get, let's see, hash map from key value, Rust hash map, get, straight up get key value, contains key. Contains key, get, entry or insert. Let's do get a dot get x. If you want to borrow that, we want to borrow this too. If that, otherwise else, count plus equals, else if a dot or b dot get x is less than a dot get x, then we will do count plus equals a dot get x minus b dot get x. Okay, something like that. Okay, now fix the compilation errors. But no blah. Oh, yeah, okay, this is not correct syntax. If that, else if that. Int not found in this scope. Hash map. Oh, that's right, it's I32, right? I32. Isn't it? Yeah. I32. I32. Cannot add that to that. What? Should return I32. That's it. Put the return type here. Return types are denoted using arrow thingy. Okay. The non-fat arrow. Contains key found char. Okay. Little ampersand thingy on there. Move the ampersand there. No implementation for integer plus equals option I32. Okay, I need to extract the value in that option. And some the count of each. I guess we can have this be T, the total. And then the count can be here. So count equals a dot get x t plus equals count. Does that work? Let's see if this works. Comment this out. No, it does not like that at all. Some count. Cannot find count in the scope. If sum, file sum, it's either sum or none, so you can match it. If let sum, okay, if let sum, okay, that's what I need. If let sum count equals a dot get x. Oh, that is ugly. I used her after move. To borrow it? I don't know. Move occurs here. I don't know if I can destructure this or not. Do something like this. And B. Use of moved value B. What the heck? Does not implement the copy trait. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. What to do? We'll fix this up later. Implement me. Whatever, we'll move on. Okay, a few solutions. Let's see, use map A and B correspondingly to count the characters of the input strings S and T. There we go. I suppose we can shorten these up a little bit too. Let's do that real quick. Let's just shorten these. Grab this guy. Count plus equals if this guy, then that, otherwise that guy. Looks cool. All right, legit. Hold on one sec. Discuss. Yeah, we'll just shorten these up real quick and then move on to the third question. Joop, joop, joop. All right, Python's cool. JavaScript, we can shrink up a little bit. Submitted code. Okay. B.has X. Otherwise, this guy. Suppose we can accumulate the count by just mapping this as well. So this works, right? But I can also shorten this up a little bit. What if I just do this? Dot map. If B doesn't have X, then it'll be A dot get X. I have to add all of A's frequency onto it. Otherwise, if B has less than A, then subtract A from B, or B from A. Otherwise, 0. And then we want to accumulate the sum of this. We can use Lodash to accumulate the sum. Okay, that looks good. That's cool. Okay, JavaScript. I suppose we can do the same thing for Python, just shorten up a little bit, right? Let's see. Return the sum of these guys, right? Sum of this for X and A dot keys. All right, that works. And then we can shorten this up. Let F equal lambda A and B. And then we'll just do this. Ka-chow. It's cool. Okay. It's Python 3, a little bit shortened up. Okay, JavaScript and shorten up Kotlin a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. A dot map. If not B dot contains X, then it'll be A sub X. Otherwise, if B sub X less than a sub x, count is less than that, then we'll do a sub x minus b sub x, otherwise 0. And then we'll do the sum of that, right? Okay, that looks legit. And then we can change this one into a lambda as well to shorten it up a little bit, right? Var a equal, or f equal this guy. And then we'll return this guy. Okay. That's cool. That's good. Okay, Kotlin, JavaScript, Python 3, Rust I still need to do. C++ I can shorten up a little bit with accumulate. All right, so this guy will return accumulate. Again, end, auto, running total. And this will all be our pair. Return t plus auto. Oops, I don't need to do anything with the count. Destructure the pair. B dot find x equals b dot end. This is true. Then we'll count all of a sub x. Otherwise, if b sub x is less than a sub x, we'll add in a sub x minus b sub x, otherwise 0. All right, so that should work like that. Just accumulate the count. So I have to capture b by reference. Oh, that doesn't look right. A and b, invalid operands to expression. What? Why is this not okay? 2 arguments were provided. What? Oh, t is the running total. Okay, so it needs to be t 0, right? Okay, that looks legit. That's cool. All right. It's questionable if this is a better solution for C++ or not. I don't know. All right, whatever. That's good enough. Let's move on to Q3. Okay, so how much time do we have left? We have, I used up a whole bunch of time on the first 2. All right, whatever. Okay, about 30 minutes left. Let's do this in Python. 30 minutes remaining on the contest. Okay, you're given array T. So time sub I denotes the time taken by the ith bus to complete one trip. So this one, the array length is 100,000. So we're looking for a near linear solution, right? So n equals 185. We are looking for a near linear solution to avoid TLE. So time one, you do 1. Time 2, you do previous one plus another one plus 2. So there's 3. Time 3, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1. Oh, this looks like a binary search, I think, right? So we binary search this thing, maybe sort and binary search, right? Maybe it's helpful sort array of time plus perform binary search. Question mark, that's just my guess, right? For total trips T. I'm not sure if we can do a binary search or not. Just potential that might help. This one seems like something I can probably write down on a piece of paper and figure out too. Nothing that's coming to me immediately. I suppose another thing we can do is brute force. Brute force solution is naive, right? Let's come up with what we would do for brute force. All right, so time 1, go through the array, right? For each time interval, t equals 1 dot dot whatever. Time to do 1 trip. Suppose for 2 to have another turn, it has to, t has to equal 4. Evenly divisible by that, then you can increment it. So t equals 6, that would be the second time that one's done. All right, okay, so, okay, yeah, let's just do brute force. So for each time interval t, 1 to whatever it takes to reach target t, like a time interval, for each interval of time from 1, like total t plus equals for each x in a. So if x modulus t, right, if it's evenly divisible, plus equals 1, right? One additional trip. If trips, right, t is less than or equal to trips, then return time. Okay, so that is the brute force solution, I believe, and that is fairly naive. I'm going to be right back. Okay. This is the implementation for brute force solution. Excuse me. Let's see, for x in A, if x modulus time, then t plus equals 1. That is not right. X modulus time. Oh, x has to at least equal it though too, right? Time, yeah, so time has to be greater than or equal to x, right? X is less than time. No, that's not right. For each x in A, if x is less than or equal to time, and x is evenly divisible by the time, oops, so then time plus equals 1, and time should equal 3. right? Uh-oh, something's not looking right. Oh, time modulus x, right? That's backwards, right? Time exceeds x. Right, okay. Is equal to or exceeds x. Okay, that looks good. The other one should just be a plain old 2. Okay, so that is a brute source solution that should TLE. 709 TLE in about 4 minutes. Okay, yeah, so the question is, how do I make this more efficient, right? How to convert from brute forced TLE to, right, that's the question. So instead of going through them every single time, I have to remember the past to formulate the future, or do some pre-processing in order to reduce the asymptotic bounds of all these previous lookups. And I'm thinking like the pre-processing could be like counting sort or something like that. It is a weird kind of tricky question. I'll probably upsolve this one later. All right. To do solve this on a piece of paper. So this one, I don't know, it's not really that obvious, I think, how to improve the asymptotic bound for this one. So it's quadratic here for sure. We're going through the array every single time. So on offhand, I'm thinking, right, either pre-processing, input, sort, counting sort, or something like that. And then also we can potentially use DP, right? Potentially DP, using the past to formulate the future. Right, remember in the past, right? And yeah, it's not quite as naive as the other ones. 21 minutes left. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to call this a day. So yeah, it's time to walk my kids to school. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll upsolve this one and then hop on Q4 next. All right, see ya.